It's always exciting when we get a new brand on board. Ataratma. Wow, wow, wow. This is, it's been a wee while, but Alison and I are delving into it today. And here we go. Tell me more about Ataratma, because you have been looking at it longer than me.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Lorna. So this is a fantastic brand. They have pulled together all sorts of threads together into one brand. So there's a lot of Ayurvedic.
Ayurvedic.
Thank you. I can't say that. Influences in here, with an awful lot of neuroscience along the well-being lines. And the perfumers they've used, fantastic perfumers, have managed to draw all these influences into this collection of fragrances. So we've got Ataratma. There are 9 fragrances that they have launched, and this is the Discovery Set. And they're just
they're delightful and different.
Yes.
And I think also, I mean, as soon as I read all about it and tried to learn about it, because I read about it before I actually had smelled it, I was so impressed that it used LMR. Laboratoire Monique Rémy, owned by IFF in the end, but Monique Rémy was a lady. I went to that lab so many times when I lived in the other side of the south of France. Because she was the lady that did natural almost before natural was trendy, if that makes sense. And her quality, I remember going into the lab and with Ben, the wonderful man that took me around, and he said, "This is more expensive than gold." And it was like a safe. You went in and it was all temperature and everything. But she made her name, and IFF took over LMR. And what was really interesting was that other companies, other fragrance houses were buying from LMR because the quality was the top of the tree. It was absolutely fantastic. And they've used a lot of the fragrances from LMR in a lot of the ingredients in these fragrances. So there's 4 different categories, if you like.
Yes, there's mini sort of collections within, or pillars within the brand itself. So we have, again, pulling on the
Ayurvedic.
Thank you.
I'll be your fat mouthpiece.
So we have Ananda, which represents joy. We have Atma, which represents
the connection
awareness,
to
connection to yourself, the soul, the
and
surroundings, and the universe.
I need that.
Karma, which we all know is desire.
We'll tell you a little bit more
and Zakra, which is strength. So, and we've pulled out a couple of our favourites, haven't we?
Yes.
From this.
Yes.
Would you like to start?
Shall
Which
I start?
was your first?
Well, I think for me, I think it was actually the Akiam rose that stood out for me, because I'm not normally drawn so much to rose, but this is earthy, it's interesting, it's but what and it was interesting the day that I wore it, because I wore it another wee while ago, and what it was, it almost seemed like I was kind of breathing shoulders down, breathing better. It's emotional stability,
because it is part of the awareness collection, so it does show that
it does what it says in the tin. Yeah, exactly. Fantastic. But it's also, it's quite soulful, you know, and the wonderful things in it. I love the fact that it had lemon oil and things like that in it, but there's a bit of frankincense in there as well. I'm sure. Well, no, I'm sure there is. They've got geranium oil. No, LMR geranium oil with rose. Combination I loved, and I did work in some other fragrances years ago, and that combination was in it, and it was something that stood out of the brightness of the fragrance, but also the naturaliness of the rose. It's a really lovely combination. It's also interesting when you say it's an opulent perfume. It's not overpowering, I would say, because the whole brand Ataratma does use really quality oils in that. There's between
Yes.
25 and 30% oil in this, which is phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's really, really quality. And so quality, the ingredients were excellent.
That's Akiem Rose.
Akiem Rose, right, okay. Do you want, okay, there we go.
I'm going to try a little bit as well, because
If I read the ingredients in this, though, I would have said, oh, maybe not for me. And this is why you have to try fragrances, because vanilla and rose are not two fragrances that I would jump at normally.
No,
and they've
I
both
would
got
say
this in it, and it's brilliant.
You would
I
never
know,
really go
because
for
you know what I
those.
like.
Yes,
It's brilliant, absolutely
it's gorgeous,
brilliant. Yeah,
isn't it? Oh yes.
It's rich without being heavy.
Yes.
Which is a really interesting combination.
It's a balance, isn't it? A really tricky balance at times.
But it has got a wee bit of greenness in it, and I always
Oh,
like
yes.
that. Yeah. And the ambroxan, of course, in it really actually smooths it out. And
Okay, yeah.
that amber element gets
Yes.
you, yeah. A little bit addictive too. Always like a little bit of addiction in a perfume. So, right, so that was from the Atma Connect. So that's me being balanced and sensible.
Okay.
Wonderful.
And
right.
what else did you choose?
Right, okay, so that's, you know how they say naughty or nice? Well, that was nice. Now I've chosen the naughty one, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's called Kama Karno. Well, all for the carnal sins and everything else. Think of the Kama Sutra. Think of all the naughtiness in the world, but it is quite nice naughty, really. Now, it's quite floral actually. That one. Yeah. Okay.
Here we are.
Yeah. A different spot.
Different spot.
Oh. It's that orange oil. I know,
isn't it?
You can really smell the purity of the orange oil, and again, it's the LMR ingredients. Just take it to a different level. It's brilliant.
It's ambery as well.
Yeah. It's now this one apparently it's an aphrodisiac.
Is it?
Well, I'm going to find out, Alison. It's as simple as that. I'm going to find out. I'll make you wear
take
it.
this home
No,
with
we'll
you?
give it to Alice. We'll give it to Alice. Alice, you're wearing it. I'm afraid. We've got to find out from you. We've got to, through the ages, you know what it's like. It is ambery. Apparently, aphrodisiac. Yeah.
Well, I love that. It's ambery.
I know, it's great. Mm-hmm.
It's
and it
lovely.
it's seductive. It's warming and.
It's one you want to nuzzle up close
Yeah,
to.
if you imagine skin light with silk on your skin,
Yes.
that's the kind of feeling it gives me too.
Yes,
When would I wear it? Not first thing in the morning. I'd be wearing that to go out at night.
Yeah, definitely.
The other one that I've just
late
spoken
night
about.
drinks. That's
Up to yourself, Alison. You choose. Okay, so I've taken it from the setting the soul inside out and looking introspectively and calming down with my Akiem. Let me get it right. Akiem Rose.
yes.
Then I'm going out on a wild night with my Kama. What have you chosen?
Oh well, I have gone for Shakti Saffron.
Ah.
Yes, so this is from the Zakra collection. So this is strength, inner strength, and
let's smell it. Let's smell it. Okay.
Let's start there. Let me find it because Shakti Saffron.
I love the fact that there's a whole range that you can try, because it's really hard to know what you like.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I know. And at different times for different sense of occasion.
Yeah.
Different scents for different times. Oh gosh, yes, I can really smell the fire of the saffron.
Yes. So this is a woody spicy,
Yeah.
which is what I love. I really love woody spicy fragrances, and it has got
It's
that.
not a light floral, that's for sure.
No, they're not for me so
No,
much.
exactly.
Something
like that.
bolder, but this is very empowering. You really feel it's earthy and grounding, so it really does give you that strength and confidence.
Do you know, I
For
think
me,
that's,
certainly.
and it's really when you're buying a fragrance, I think you've also, how do you want it to make you feel? And that's if
Yes.
you're feeling, maybe you're going somewhere and you think, oh, I just need a little bit of help, a little bit of confidence, that's the one. What's it called again?
That is Shakti Saffron.
Shakti Saffron. I knew saffron's in it somewhere because
lots
I
of
can smell
saffron.
it. Yeah.
Absolutely lovely.
Brilliant.
that.
What else have you chosen?
Well, that was the earth and grounding, and I've gone for a little bit of joy.
Oh, get
Now,
you.
that's it.
Can I just say, this one of joy must be for all of us.
It is.
Well, let's have a sniff
Well,
at it.
interestingly, said I love a woody, spicy, woody, yeah, another woody spicy out of the range, surprisingly.
Yeah.
So I've gone for Smitan Santal, which is lovely.
Oh no, if there's a little bit of Santal in there. I think
Well,
that'll
yes,
be
of course,
good.
of course.
Yeah.
So
I do like
another
Santal.
woody spicy.
Mhm.
Now this I think might be a little bit divisive to start with.
Oh,
Let
really?
me see what you
Okay.
think of the opening notes.
Okay. What are they?
Ah, interesting, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, I can't pinpoint it.
Ginger.
Of course
It's ginger.
Do you know, we were taught yesterday about the smell. When somebody says it, you think completely, oh yeah, of course it is.
Yeah.
How did I not get, I can feel that fiery bit in it. There's
Ginger.
a hotness.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
mixed with cardamom.
Woo!
So
that's definitely a hot
And-
one. Yeah.
Ginseng.
But it's not only going to do me good. And I think there's some psychological, when you wear a perfume, if it's got things in it, even although you don't eat it, and we were at a conference and we were talking about this, of does the ingredients of a perfume actually influence you? I mean, if it did, I'd be wearing all the perfumes that
But are those notes? So
yeah.
they're amazing. And then you get this huge tuberose.
Oh,
I knew you'd love it. So you've got to get
you've got to wait.
wet.
Of course, 10 minutes to start, 2 minutes for the middle, 4 to 6 hours for the base to come through. So
Yeah.
we're doing it very quickly in this
Yes.
vein, but actually that's why you should always let a perfume develop. Never do it on impulse, always let it develop, because it's quite different to you.
It's going
and
to
different
change
me.
a lot,
Yeah.
this fragrance. And
Exactly.
that's another thing that I love fragrances, that you start in one place
Yeah.
and it takes you on this journey and you end up somewhere completely different.
Fantastic. But isn't that a fantastic way to learn
It's
about
a
a brand?
beautiful set
Know
as
what you
well.
like. It really is. Quality in a box.
Yes.
Ataratma, I think you've done a brilliant job. Thank you
Yes.
so much.